I am no god. Not yet, anyway. The old gods sit upon their thrones, blind and bloated, ruling a world that has forgotten what true power is. They look upon me as nothing, a mortal spark, a peasant destined to fade. But they are wrong. I walk a path of my own making, through steel, through shadow, through knowledge, through faith, whatever it takes. I wasn't chosen. I wasn't blessed. I was forged of my own making, and I will rise, not as a servant, not as a disciple, but as the storm that tears the heavens from their roots. When the dust settles, there will be no old gods, only me. This is Fata Deum. Let's do this.
Are you ready?
The time is now.
Let's get this over with, this tiring game of yours.
I think this one could be interesting. Even for you.
Focus. It can hear us already. Welcome. You are a new force in all that is.
Born out of old forces who have been here age after age.
We have witnessed the birth and death of every being that has ever lived.
We are the Fates.
We can see your potential unfolding with many possible futures.
And we will guide you, young deity.
This is Illith, a world waiting for your arrival.
It is in your power to alter the face of this world, and everything that lives on it. For better, or for worse.
There is only one constant in the all that is. Change. And with it comes evanescence.
Look, these are this world's only inhabitants, who are able to overcome their instincts through conscious thought.
Like you, they need guidance. But unlike you, their time to learn is limited, because they are mortal.
You are destined to reveal yourself to them, and make them your followers.
Which path you take is your choice alone.
But beware. There are other gods who share your ambition, and they have already chosen their path.
Each one can be an example for you, to strive after, or to deter from.
We'll see who you will become.
Alrighty, they will see who we will become. This is a Fata Deum, and if we just quickly open the map, yes, I know a little bit on how to play it, a tiny bit now. We are on the 1v1, me versus one other god, and we are against Fertility. So Fertility's cities will be the one with the green bar around, and I am over in Hellmel. So to get us going, it's basically I'm a god and this is my first city, or not my first city. They become your city once you control the dominant religion within said city. So first of all, we want to become the best here, and we're going to do that through infusing fear on some of these unwelcoming peasants here to submit to the will, you heathens. But yeah, I'm effectively a city builder, but where you play god. And you can overtake through god stuff. Now, I'm going to try and see how quick I can complete it, and that is the plan. So I'll be doing good things like inspiring. They all ask for certain things. I'll run through the spells real quick now, actually. Anyway, you've got the godly fist, so I can punch people with it. It's really fun. I'll show you that as we go along. I'm spreading love can help us convert villages. So we now are the dominant religion. So we are now going to be able to build. However, in order to build, we need to level up first. And we've already hit. So the number underneath here is the amount of followers we have. So what we want to do is make sure that we are converting everyone that we can within the settlements. And honestly, that soldier is a good start right there. Beautiful. Oh, there's a mother from afar. I see your spirit in the sky. I pray, reveal their purpose to me, your servant, so I can calm my people. So, I'll just pop him down. I don't need him at the moment. This one right here, I actually need to convert. There's these things called altars. So I'll just pop you down and we will make you mine. I was blind, but now I beheld a vision of the divine. From this day forward, I shall call myself a priestess. Everyone shall know the truth. I can basically pick them up. Got it. So you fulfill all 8 fate challenges to gain endless power and win the match. It's the first one to do that. I'm just bringing you to the altar here. To gather children, enlightenment has found me at the holy stones. There are powers even more mighty than me. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. It's time for a show of force. Destroy their heathen symbols. So I do know how to do this, like I say. So we're going to click on this one. So you've got the option to extinct an ancient relic. So we'll take their power and destroy any proof of their existence. Or we can preserve it, which halves the relic's mana, but one follower at the closest village and a relic is preserved. We're going to embrace that and take that into our own religion here. Behold, this wonder, no mere force of nature could bring the stones to us and erase the marks. Could it be that this god is so powerful? Maybe it can get rid of my mother-in-law too. Don't get greedy. You two have witnessed the presence of the divine. Pray with me. Yes, yes. Let's hope this is not just a real good marketing campaign. That's a good start. Helmel is looking pretty good. So they will over time convert as well. But what I want to do is, well, firstly, answer their prayers. Because answering their prayers can help convert more people in the settlement as well. Did I do the wrong person? I did. She wants to be inspired. And then I'll talk you through... Wrong one again. Talk you through some of these. So each settlement has a military power. You have your population, so number of mortals. Number of zombies, number of demons, buildings, graves, average productivity, average energy, and the workload. So each night you can do certain things, but we'll get into that momentarily. What we're going to do is go to Chiron here, and I'm actually going to spend some of my points converting a few of these early on so we can start taking over this village as well. And because we've got enough followers now, 10 to be precise, we've leveled up. And each time you level up, it'll tell you, we get to choose then what we want to do. So each time we have these skills and wonders. So the passives gain claiming relics efficiency, reload rate. Ooh, unlock some power and divert. I'm going to go for the master exploitation, and then we need to pick a skill for manipulation. So unlocks shift focus 2 or basics of construction manipulation. Let's go with construction manipulation. And I'm going to also hit a few more on these guys. They're going to want me to build a tavern soon. I will do that in a moment. I'm focusing on getting more followers first. I learned a hard lesson when I tried on my first one. I failed miserably because I just couldn't get enough early followers. And then we'll get into the building. So we've practically got the ownership of 2 villages. They've already started, actually. We probably want a second one. But let's go back to Helmel. Let's open the building here. And they want us to either build a tavern or a barracks. Now, the tavern gives plus 10 energy per worker, and mortals need energy to be productive. So we will go with the tavern over the barracks. We will need a barracks eventually, but I'm going to go with the tavern to start. And honestly, I think I've all out of conversions now. We have 14 to their 7, though 2 more followers will take us to the next level. But if we want to build the barracks, we need to pick people up and drop them on it. Otherwise, you have to wait till night time for them to do it, and it takes forever. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Going to manually assign them to get this built for me. There we go. And then they'll spend a bit of time on the tavern. So it takes 10 resource building points and 60 logs to do so. There's also this cool trick where you can chop the trees yourself and give them to the settlement. Now, there is a negative debuff, but you can also gain belief from you by doing it as well. And you'll see down in the bottom right, there's this mana. So during the day, each god receives mana over time based on the number of followers and based on followers praying at temples. So building multiple temples is a very good thing. Now, if you click the building again, there's a lot of unlocks. We'll get to them anyway. And farms are how you get the migration coming a bit quicker. So it's pretty ideal to do that. Now, there's no one in this settlement over here yet, unfortunately, but you can actually almost convert sometimes. You get lucky by punching them with the godly fist. See, this guy has now converted, you see? So he didn't like that. We scared him enough that he converts. And when you do actions, people watch and they can see the gods doing it. I'll just get the health bars up so we don't kill anyone. I'll give a bit of a whack to each of them, see if we can convert anyone over. Doesn't look like we can, but we're aiming for one more follower and we'll be at level 2. So we'll give this person a whack. And there it is, it worked. Perfect. Choose your path wisely. So now we can unlock more skills. Become a master in collecting whatever you like. Maybe also give something back. Or propaganda. Spread love, infuse fear. Increase the amount of available god actions regained per day by 25%. I will take that one. And then in manipulation, we've got Mortal's Dreaming, Advanced Constructions, makes them build quicker, Loot a Settlement, or Send Resources. I'm going to go for Send Resources as our manipulation.
Shall begin?
It is simple. Who you are determines what you'll do.
But what you do, in turn, shapes who you are.
But remember, you were never alone. Not in this world, nor in any other.
Thank you, Mother. So this is our very first of 8 Fate challenge here. So you get the option of all 3. So you need to further preserve 5 relics, which will give maximum mortals per settlement 5%. Have a settlement with 2 woodcutters and 2 farms and 150 woods. Gives a productivity increase. Or further 6 extinct relics. I'm going to go preserve relics because I'll be doing that one. And mortals per settlement's actually pretty good. And I'll be rejecting most things anyway. But I'll show you what happens at night time as well. We need to try and further see if we can do anything with these guys. And honestly, let's see if there's someone else we can punch. There is. Let's give this person a whack, see if we can convert them. We managed to convert another one. She saw the action, see, and she converted. Really, really cool. Later on, you can like heal. There's all different sorts of powers you can kind of unlock. I've got to be really careful. If I punch any more of these, I don't think they'll survive. I'll give it a quick bash. See if I can get another conversion here. They're on... that killed them. So I think that gave us enough, though. By killing them off, you do gain power over the settlement as well, because you'll have favor, if that makes sense. So what we're going to do is just double check. Oh, we're going into the night. I am going to set off a woodcutter's lodge over here, though, if I can. Am I allowed? Or maybe not. Can I get a tavern in? Oh, I can. Let's go for the tavern. I like to focus on the energy first, I think, is what I'm going to do. We'll get that. But then at night, there's actions. So you can tell them not to do anything. So as you unlock things like migration and send resources, you do it at night. This is how you do it. I see what the problem is here. We don't quite have the balance. We may do in the morning. We shall see. In the morning, I should have some regen on my powers as well. Yeah, I got one more we can do. I'm just going to hop on over to our other 2. So we've almost got 3 to their 2 at the moment, and we will be pushing. So you can attack their villages as well and make them lose followers. So you see how they have 9 followers. I could start punching some of their followers. They do retaliate, though, from that, and that is another way of doing it. But for now, there isn't too much. We can send food and wood to the other settlements if we want. See if there's any prayers we can actually answer. Build a quarry in Shirion. I mean, I'm going to try and do that. We can't do the quarry just yet. And build a farm in Shirion as well. We've got... I might be able to get a farm down, actually. There is no harm in getting farms in because they boost food anyway. Where can I build? Doesn't seem to be too much space in which to build. We might need to do it in the morning. Farm in Helmel, and then we've got one in... Shirion, that was it. So we'll get the farm over in Shirion if it lets me. It does. Beautiful. That is most of our mana gone for the day, unfortunately, but that's how we're going to get more followers. Let's hit backspace here and we'll continue on into the morning. We've hit level 3. We now have 26 followers. Right, I'm going to go for unlock, Cloud the Mind, no. Game 1 shot. I'm going to go for the maximum wonder. And down for the manipulation, we're going to go into... I think loot a settlement. Am I going to go into the barracks? Yeah. I'm going to go loot a settlement. Now, I know for a fact there's an achievement to try and beat your opponent within 30 days. We're on day 2. I am going to attempt it. I don't know if I'll manage it at all, but we'll give it a good go, right? And now you'll see that we have the extra one that we can do to try and convert someone, and I will take on the soldiers to do it. Oh, we don't have enough mana though, so we need to find a relic site. You know the stones on the map? There's one. This one right here. We're going to preserve that, and that should convert one of the settlers to mine in the nearby settlement as well, which is over here. So Utsalir is now mine. I'm going to reject that one though. I don't want to do that. And what I'm also going to do is in Muzni, I'm going to be a pain right over here, and I'm going to actually convert someone. Ah, can't. I need not enough mana still, but there is a stone here, so I'm going to start to convert the 4th village really quickly as well. I'm just going to try and dominate really early on. And that will convert, as I say, one villager to mine. Who do we want to convert here? I'll just take him at the moment. Beautiful. So I've got 2 in Muzni now as well. Now, let's focus on our building. Although, actually, no, let's focus on what they want. Let's go and try and inspire who they're asking for here. Because that might actually convert more in this town anyway. Oh, hello. What a savage feast it was. The priestess lying under the table praying will be forever remembered. That's because the tavern got built. Perfect. So in Helmal, our tavern got built. This will give us extra energy each day for our characters as well. This is amazing. Let's hit an inspire on this person for their self as well. I might be playing pretty quick, but there's not too much I can do early on. So we're trying to just get followers. That's the main thing. I speak of it and they're just converting for me. Check me out. Level 4. So, skills for wonders here. Give these poor little mortals some extra time in their short lives. So protects against wonders, diabolical shackles, create food, strike with lightning. Let's go with that one. That sounds fun. Reduce the mana cost to manipulate mortals in general by 10% as well. That sounds amazing. Oh, look, at the deity with a crown of brass and their head in a... Oh, cheeky. I mean, the things I've heard, your greatness. Heathens are roaming the land, taunting your existence with music and mockery. You need to stop them. Their songs are too catchy. Okay, put them in their place. I will. Last I saw them, they were gathering in Shirion. Okay, in Shirion. Oh, here they are. Looks like we need to do something against these guys then that are laughing. So if we got to kill them all, deal with the heathens. Oh, we got the lightning strike though. Should we give this a bash? Let's strike these down. Oh, it's great fun. Come here. Why are you all running? I think you need to strike triple, to be honest, to kill them anyway. What about you? It does catch them when you stop them, actually. Is that enough? Yep. Dead, dead, dead. Are all heathens dead? It is. Oh, yes. Get out of here. And there's my reward. A big step for a mortal, but easy peasy for a god. Oh my god. Look at all this. Gain impulse push efficiency. So godly fist. Increase the effect by 25% and reduce the mana cost. There is one-shot wonders. What else have we got? Improves claiming relics efficiency. And relic claiming reload rate. 50% of available god actions increased per day. That sounds good. I think we can only grab one of each though. Or as a skill, mastery of trade, basics of construction. I think I'm going to go for the skills basics of construction for the advanced construction manipulations. There's a reason for this, I think, because we can then get the mortal protection altars, but we can't do that until we get stone, right? There has to be... I need to just figure out where the quarries are. There's one. Let's get one quarry in here. Let's start to tick up some stone in Shirion. And let's go to Muzni. Is there any actions there is? We can convert some more here. So let's try it. Oh, high mana cost. Let's look for some more relics then to see if we can convert someone else via that. It can be quite hard to spot them sometimes, so I want to make sure I get it. What is Fengard? Oh, that's another town. Let's go to Utsalir and see if there is a relic this way. That would be more important for us. Done that one, haven't we? Unless there's only one relic at each. I doubt it. There has to be some more. There's one. Cool. I'm going to preserve that one there as well. That should convert Shirion's last villager and give us a bit of mana. And before we do anything else, let's build this. Let's get Halmal going. So we should just be able to convert the last one soldier in Halmal, to be fair. That's much easier. Boom. That takes us to 32. And what are we building? Do I want to get a woodcutter in here? I think I do. We have one already, but I'm going to get another one because we can get the trading going and sending resources in the night. And then down in here, we have one farm. We will gain more population, but I think I want to get a barracks when we can. So how much is it to craft one? 60 wood. Okay. We could grab that wood ourselves, but I feel like getting a woodcutter over here would make more sense. I just can't see where I can place it. It's not the best looking town to build from, is it? There's not a lot of room. We could chop down some trees ourselves. Just realised there's 2 stone camps here. This would make sense to just grab the quarries, wouldn't it? Hit that inspire on you, though. You want to be inspired, don't you? Beautiful. Your prayers are answered. All right, Helmel, where is the last one to be converted here? There you are. Are you the last one? See if we can convert you as well. Oh, I think there's one more. I did see one down there, but is that it? I think so. It is almost night time to go into day 3, so I'm going to look for one more relic. Oh, there's a few down here. Good. Right, we're going to convert one of those, and that should get our last one in for the town. So Helmel should be good. Let's open the map just to take a look as well. But Cilia is looking good. Musni will keep going as well because they are increasing in population. Just need to double check their population. We can start being annoying to them as well if we wanted to with our spells, which I might do. Now, if you click each one of these on the side, you can see which one's producing what, so you can kind of hover over. See how much wood each one has if you want to send food and stuff in the night. It's a pretty handy little thing. I'm still learning, obviously, but then you can go military power, so you can see which one's strongest. Number of mortals at each settlement, zombies, all that sort of stuff. It's really cool. But yeah, from Helmel, shall we just double check that we've got everything we need? So we've got our tavern, got our woodcutter, we've got our farm, and we've got an altar. So we need stone. Once the stone's down there, I'm going to hopefully build an altar, but Helmel wants another farm, so I'm going to go ahead and do that if I can. There we go. That's good news. And then I'm going to attempt to send food. I think I can only go to you. Cost modifier. Let's go. Is Shirion good for food? Yeah, let's send 20 food to Shirion as well. And you can actually loot. Build a barracks in Helmel. I could probably do that as well. Yeah, let's do that. 60 wood though, so we'll need to wait. And let's move on. We are on 37 followers. 3 more to get going. We're ahead of Fertility still. I'm just trying to keep ahead in followers mainly. I need to preserve one more relic, and we finished number 1 of the fate. I did see that one more, didn't I? Down here. There we go. Let's go for that. It'll give us a bit of mana as well, so I can work in the other settlement. And there we go. We've got our reward. So that is maximum mortals per settlement, 5%. Beautiful. So we need to reach God level 5 to face the next fate challenge. We're 3 more followers away. Perfect. So if we come out on the map and we go to Utzilir, we can gather one more here. And I'm actually tempted to start smiting down some in Musni here, because they can be converted via this as well. So if I just shot one, they'll all watch and they get a bit scared. Doesn't always happen. Same with the fists. I can punch them and get a chance to convert, but we want them to do it on ones that can see, right? So ones that are next to each other. Although they're ours, I don't really want to do it to them. Yeah, we don't have anything else to smite with at the moment. I might try and punch one. Bonk. Not quite a conversion there. I will give it a couple of goes though. See if I can punch them to convert. And you. You can charge it up as well. I'm trying to be very sensible with how hard I hit them. But we managed to grab the settlers. Look, we're up to 40 now, so it did work out. And we get our next choice. I almost want to keep claiming the relic's efficiency rate, but I'm trying to think what else we need. Fall in love and unlovable. Let's try this one. And then we've got city trader tents, so we can trade resources. So start trading with a settlement. We've got build a graveyard, so when they die, I think we can convert them into zombies. Let's do trade.
Savor this moment of victory.
And I think that's already our next tier.
Before the challenge will increase.
Many gods have vanished into oblivion because they failed to lead their followers to greatness.
Well, there we go. So number 2, our next fate challenge. So you need further 2 settlements with 20 mortals, or have a settlement with 5 buildings and 30 mortals, or 12 more soldiers. I'm going to go for have a settlement with 5 buildings and 30 mortals. So fairly certain. Helmel is already there. It just needs some people in. So we need more farms. See, food is low. We are, in fact, building the farm. But I did send the resources out, didn't I? And then we're building a woodcutter there. So resources will be good in there. Also, Shirion, to be fair, if we build over here. Quarry is a little ways off, but once we get the stone in, we'll be laughing as well. Said I wanted this barracks in over here as well, didn't I? So we needed more wood. I'm going to chop the trees myself. And our farm has been built over here. This is good. So we're getting all our players answered. And I think we have enough for our barracks now. So we need to find a spot for this. I think it fits right there. So we'll start working up some soldiers and get military power going. And that'll make Helmel nice and strong. Hopefully then our quarry is almost done. I'm just going to give in this wood down here again. And it will be. The quarry will be finished momentarily, which is good. And then, what is it? One more barracks should be done. I'm going to pick them up and drag them over this way. See if I can get them working on the barracks. And we can add productivity to them. So if we go into here and we inspire, I'm going to give a level 2 inspire on you. And I'm going to give a level 2 inspire on you. We might be able to get this barracks done today. And then quarry needs to be finished. So let's go and inspire these guys as well. One for you. You're welcome. And let's inspire you as well. Get back to work. Come on. 12, 13. Yep, we're looking good. Look at that. That inspires so good, man. Get productivity up. And if we want more wood and food, you can also do it via that. So they will get better productivity when working the farms. I'm going to answer this prayer to inspire Helia as well, because why not? And if we click the barracks, look, you see it's on 2 of 10 already. And we're smashing through our separate ones, which will give us boosts all over. Utsili is looking good. They've got the 3 villages now, so I'm going to need to start working on this. I think I can convert... Oh, it's got too late at night now. No, it isn't. And Muzni is now my city. Let's see if there's anything we can build over here. So it's got a farm. Got great amounts of food. So let's go ahead and get a tavern in for tomorrow in Muzni as well. And soon I want to get these stones so I can start building the protection altars here so I can protect against the other god. Because that will help massively, if I'm honest. And I really want to find some relics nearby over here as well. If there's any more. I find them really hard to spot. Game's really fun though. Very, very unique. I heard it's like, is it black and white back in the day? I never actually played them though. Seeing if we can get the last lot of Utsilirs in as well. I'm going to see if I can build a woodcutter's lodge in Utzilir here. And I want to get it quite out the way. And I'm also going to go ahead and get a couple of trees myself. Or can you not do it at night? I was hoping I could take that, but I don't think we can. So we'll leave Utzilir for now. And what we'll do is just double check the food rating. Helmel, I think, needs another farm, if I'm honest. Let's see if we can answer the prayers. Build farm. I need another farm? Are you kidding me? I mean, it's not a bad shout because they're always handy, but there's not that much room to build. There's just about a spot there for a farm, so that works. Good, that'll be done in the morning. And look at this. Vegetation grows plus additional new trees. So miraculous fertility. We might need to do this because of the farm. Have an average productivity of 200 in Helmel. I'm not going to do that one. Just looking through some of this to see what it means. So if we go on to skill levels of praying, what does that mean? Oh, is that per villager? Okay, so some of them are better at others. I get it. Cool. Right, let's move on. Oh, we went up to 54. There is a brand new level for us. I think this create food one-shot wonders. Not a bad idea, but protect your followers. Give these poor little mortals some extra time in their short lives. I'm going to go for Master of Creation. So that is the create food. Can we take 2 of those? No, it has to be 1 and then 1 of these. And then we'll take the graveyard. Because it gives construction build efficiency as well. So in Helmel, I think we can literally just go instant food. Give instant food? We can. There we go. Look, 30 food instantly. That should help them get their scran that they need. And honestly, the next one will come in. We've got the barracks and we've got the food coming in anyway. So I think they'll be okay to build. And let's check in on our enemies. Oh, new village they've built. They've built an outpost. We will try and disrupt and take that on as well. So I think, are we going to have anywhere to convert? We're out of charges. I need another relic. I got one. I'm going to take it. Just think where we need to build. I think Shirion's going to be one of our better ones anyway. Yeah, they're starting to get stone now. Do you see this? So we can start to send and build altars at the other ones. So we want to build the trade caravans. That's what I'm thinking. So we get a trade tent over here. Where can we stick this? I want to get this out of the way, really. Yep, over there. Perfect. We'll get that right in a little build spot over there. And then in... Ooh, let's go to Utzilir. And let's get trade tents in over here as well. So that's just a bit more wood. That I can do for you. Okay, and there's our trade tents. So let's squeeze these in. I mean, I might put them over here, to be honest. Yeah, right there's good. So I'm going to hopefully drop someone straight on that. Let's get you in here for the trade tents, because it's probably quite important. And we'll give you a bit of a inspire on these guys. I'm going to get all of these guys pumped up so they can build a bit quicker productivity-wise. Let's get things built, guys. And let's go back to Halmal now. So what are we waiting to get built over here? I think... Oh, barracks is in. Lovely. Second farm. Let's get that going. And let's take a look at this fall in love. Birth rate if food is available. Target mortal will become a parent. Ah, look at this. So if food is available, they become a parent. So I can make them fall in love. Look at that. Your actions indicate slightly righteous personality. Okay. So one of the other ones is energy. So we're going to want to be able to give them energy as well. But I do see that we can now spread love once again. So I'm going to come into Musni now. And we're going to start converting these guys. And then hopefully at night I can send the stone over once the trade is done. So we're being pretty good. We're not using our fear. We're using love. But yeah, all good over here on 57. So 3 more to hit level 6. So how is our settlement doing with multiple buildings? We have 9 buildings. We just need to get to 30 mortals. We're on... That'll be 23. So let's go for falling in love some more. Hopefully... Yeah, look, that goes up. +1. That's amazing. So we can literally, if the food is here, push the population up like crazy. This is amazing. Probably don't want to go mad though, because we might not have the food. We could also inspire on the farm. So if someone's working the farm, let's get that moving. See if we can get a bit more food on the go. I love it, man. Once you start getting the hang of it, yeah, the food is going up if we do that. That's really good. So we can inspire all of the food producing buildings. There's no one over here right now. I might pick you up. Can you work the farm, please? That'd be great. And hopefully tomorrow we'll have better population to work these farms anyway. We should be, yeah, +54 now. Look at that. Much better. I think our quarry, I'm going to inspire this to get the stone in. So we need, is it 40 stone, I think? I don't get any more farms over here. Do you reckon that's enough? It probably is enough if we inspire. This one's going to have the buildings we need anyway, to be fair. But yeah, what will we be hitting? Yeah, 2 days and we'll have our population then. That's a lot of children we'll be popping out. So hopefully you get the really basic ideas of it now. Really cool. It gets a bit hectic on the bigger maps. So I was trying to... The 1v1 is a great starting point, in my opinion. So let's just check out. I wonder if they're due population over here. I'll start manipulating this new village that they've started in Tartos. When the population goes there. I could also start hurting people over here. I'm not going to do it yet. We're dominating it at the moment. We're almost double, so we don't necessarily need to do it. And we've got another opportunity here to convert. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. More the merrier, right? That actually worked in our favour. Right, we've got our tavern. We've got our farm. I think it's time we got a woodcutter in over here. That's a good idea. We may as well spend the mana, right? Let's get that going. I like to make each city pretty self-sustainable. You can obviously fix it through trade. Right, let's go back to our main settlement then. Ah, there it is. Tartos has started getting people in. Might try and get some conversions on that. So, Mortal Protection Altar in Shirion is a must. We can now get this in. Problem is I need to pick the right spots for it because there isn't that much building area. So let's get one in. That should help. I'm keeping this one because it's our main stone area. It's quite important that we do that. So we're going to send stone to... Oh, I can't get across actually, can I? No, we can't. Okay. We'll take that prayer though because we'll hit that as well. Got the Mortal Protection Altar coming in. 3 settlements. Yep. Have a citizen count of 24 in Shirion. We'll hit very soon. And 1 more farm building. Just have a look at how the food's doing. So Utzilir needs more food. Let's have a look at the prayers over here as well. Build barracks in Utsile. I don't want to do that one yet. Build tavern. Tavern I've already got. I think we're in dire need of another farm building over here. I think that's what we do. I'm going to get it close to the other one as well. That's important. Let's move on. Should hit the next level. Yeah, flying, man. Level 7, baby. We can do one shot of gaining the food once again. Building boost. I mean, what do we want to grab here? Fitness. I don't want to give that a go. That regained actions per day is pretty good, though. I don't want to waste on that, though, do I? Summon a demon? No. Protect against wonder? Yeah. And then we've got shift focus for manipulation. Oh, we hit level 8 anyway straight away, so we're good. Go for Godly Fist, making that stronger. And City War Tents or unlock Establish New Village. Yes, please. Right, let's check out the building here then, and let's start inspiring anyone that is building. You, what are you doing? You should be on there. Let's give you an inspiration here. We'll get you sorted. Get that Mortal Protection altar done. It will be done today, I think. Anyway, it's 0 of 10, so that's fine. Got the stone going, so we've got to make sure that is being handled. Yes, make sure you're focused on the quarry. We've got a couple of other people. How many people can we have quarry? 4 slots. Good. And then up here, tomorrow is the day, so we'll have enough for these, hopefully, to cover all our buildings as well. There's some big production coming from here, so have 92 followers globally. Pretty sure we're going to hit that tomorrow. I just got to have a look here. So, productivity strongly influences the outcome of each action of Immortal or Immortal. We need average energy, minus 3% from workload, but plus 2% from the buildings. So what we need to do is get another tavern. Is there anything else that helps with this, actually? I also want to get another altar, so I need to start sending stone up here. Let's get our booty across to Muzzini now, so they can't get a foothold in. Let's convert another one. Let's try and do it on these guys, though. Pretty sure that only leaves like 1 or 2 left over here. I'm trying to think what we do here. I think we go for a fall in love over here. Try and get this one going. And that is our woodcutter that's almost done. We've got our tavern. So let's check the energy needs. Plus 1% from the building. So we need to get more average energy again over here. But I don't... The main thing is building residence. This is plus 5% energy. Can you see that? It's better housing, basically. I think I'm going to punch this believer in Mother Nature. See if I can get them to convert. Come on, you know you want to. He's very hurt. Give you another punch another time. Woodcutter's coming in. Nice. Let's move across then. I don't know whether I start harassing their city yet or whether we just be pretty sensible. So tonight I might establish a new village. The more we can get going, the better. I think my problem over here is food once again. I don't think there's room for a farm though. The altar's good though. And we've got our market tent. So if we can get another farm in, we'll be good. I've got to save that for a quarry really. There we go. Perfect spot for it. And I could really do some bad work here. So I'm going to go over to one of these. And I'm going to start being horrible to her settlement. So I'm going to start giving dark clouds over here. So she won't like it, but it means I'll be affecting their productivity quite considerably. So I'm just going to really hurt their city here. And it starts to convert because they see me as powerful when I'm smacking them all down, you know. So we're just going to really hurt them. Just start hurting her right in the middle of the heart of her city where the food is. Right, we have another conversion we can do as well. So Utsile, we're going to get one more in there. Boom! Utsile is now fully mine. So Muzni has 1 or 2 left. And we've started converting in Fengard as well. Let's jump back to Shirion now. So we'll have our 24 that it wants. We'll have 95 globally soon, missing 1 tavern building as well. I honestly, with the stone, we should be able to start getting in the residence buildings. So I need people focusing on this. My miner's coming back to work. I'm going to inspire these guys up, see if I can get them working a bit harder. And I'm going to go for a bit more birth rate. Reason I'm going to go for a little bit more over here, if we can. Oh no, we don't have enough food actually. I wonder. We're getting another farm in, aren't we? We are. Let's see. Is that being built? That'll be tomorrow. Going to need you to carry on just for a little bit tonight, please, to get this building done. Let's get you empowered as well. Ooh, hold on. The new outpost is created with just 2 mortals believing the current main religion. In comparison to a village, an outpost offers less space for mortals. No additional storage space for wood. So we're going to go for establish a new village. And we're going to go with... Don't think we quite have the resources to do it, do we? Okay. Alright, we'll just hold fire on that. Let's see if we can establish a new village from up here. Right, let's go for shift focus to farming over here. And also, you need to click on the farm. Make sure they focus on... You can obviously have shift focus to this as well. I'm going to go for shift focus to farming here as well. And pretty much we're going to end the day. So day 6, we hit level 9. We're 96 followers now. Wonderful. We can get increase effect of 25% with the inspire. So I think I'll take that one. And then with manipulation, change their workload. No. Or build city war tents. Let's try that one.
Real power lies in the wisdom of how to protect life.
Yes, it does, Mother. Okay, got our reward from Mother. So productivity increased by 5%.
I knew of that future path where you would triumph.
Congratulations.
Here we go again.
And we've got our 3rd fate to think about now. So have at least 80 followers. We complete that already. Have a settlement with 3 temples and 50 mortals. You need to win 5 more battles. That, you get the productivity increase, but we can go straight to this fate challenge right here.
You can never change the
Already
past,
done.
nor the present moment. Only the future lies within your sphere of influence.
Good news is that's less need for houses just yet as well, to be fair. So we need to reach God level 11. We're on level 9, so we've got a little bit more to do. But that's not bad. So we've got a good amount of food coming in here now, and we're going to be in a surplus of food here now. So yeah, the population was very much needed. Let's check in on Utsilir for food. All looking good, and Musini is looking good as well. So I think I'm going to abuse Fengard a little bit more. And here's what we're going to do. We are going to strike down heathens here to try and convert a few. See if we can get a couple of conversions over just with some simple strikes. It does usually work, so come on, you know you want to be part of my gang. Alright, we're a quarter of the way there. Not bad. Strike you down. Oh yes, it's working, man. And you. Abusing my lightning power. She's not going to like this, obviously. We could kill them as well to reduce her numbers, but... Oh, actually, I've just done that. I've accidentally killed one. That's okay, though. Killing is fine if it's hers. Working pretty well. We're almost halfway. One more kill and they'll be ours. The problem is you've got to be careful you don't overdo the productivity stuff. You know what I mean? We'll hit with just a little 4 there. She's not happy that I'm killing her people, but it's working. I'm on 100 people now. And this will be mine after this one dies. There you go. I'm the dominant religion here now. And this should work out because I will try and convert as many as I can now to make them mine. And let's see, what do we want to build? So food's not the greatest over here, but we could send. Now I'm wondering if we get the trade tents and altars. I'm thinking mortal protection altar because we get stone on this settlement now. So I'm going to get one of those in. And then I'm going to go ahead and get another farm. I build up top. It's not the best, is it? There's iron there, so we don't want to go in there. I feel like we might need to send food to this settlement then. Because this one will be able to build an iron mine, which will come in handy as well. It's a pretty good settlement. I think if I can, Musini, I might be able to send food over from you. So maybe make this a farming settlement as they have a really good farm spot here. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. Then we can send food over from here, I think, across to Fengard. Where's the last one believing in Mother Nature? There they are. Let's get this last person in. And Musini is 100% mine now. A good resource settlement as well. So once this farm comes in, we'll be producing quite well. So I might go ahead and get myself some babies over here. Let's get this settlement a little bit bigger. I'm fairly certain we can get some other things in. So we'll get a watchtower in as well. And a watchtower will essentially help us have a better military rating, as it's going to be closer to the borders of theirs at the moment. I think that's sensible. And now let's go in and be a bit of a nuisance once more in their settlement. What's good is we can make them disliked over here as well. So I'm just going to basically put them into no plus birth rate over here. That's +1, so they'll get way less mortals here. And then for a bit of fun, we'll strike down a few heathens. Well, they have a protection altar. Okay, it's in the main one, isn't it? In that case, we'll come over to Tartos then, and we'll start being a bit naughty over here. We are out of mana now. Shall I see if there's a relic about for the rest of today? That'd be quite hard to spot. I'm not seeing any over here for Tartos. I'm going to try and keep the pressure on constantly, though. It'd be an absolute nuisance. Why can't I find any more relics? That's okay. It's almost the night time, so we'll be god level, almost god level 11 tomorrow, I think. As you can see, all cities looking like they're going to have good food apart from Fenigrad, so I think I might try and send across. Don't know if Musni will be able to send, but we'll give it a go. They have 180, so they should be able to. We should be able to send food across to Fengard. That's good. And back over at Shirion, they have enough resources, I believe. They can't yet because it's not built. We could send the stone, but actually I think I want to establish that new village. We're missing 11 wood, so can I take the wood tonight? Don't think I can. That's a shame. Although, I could send the wood from Helmel. Let's see if we can do that. We'll give the wood over to Shirion. And then in Shirion, I'm going to establish this village. Did it work? Or have we got to wait? We'd have enough for an outpost, wouldn't we? Not quite enough. Okay, let's send stone up to Helmel then. Then we should, yeah, it comes in the morning. So once that comes then, I should be able to build the altar up here. Now we're going to hit almost max pop, so we're going to need to get in, hopefully. Yeah, this is why we need the residents. Look, we're going to cap out and we're not going to be able to build them. And I don't want the shacks. It gives you more mortals, but you don't get any energy. It's rubbish. So we need to pump out the amount of stone we're getting, really. It's quite important. Yeah, let's go for the passives here. Improve the propaganda wonder efficiency. Amount of available god actions regained per day. Do I need that? Don't really need that, actually. Let's go down the love and inspire building stuff a bit more. Although we could go into one of these. Mana cost to manipulate mortals in general will be less. Actually, let's grab that.
Energy goes where attention goes.
And your attention should be on your responsibilities, young deity.
You are now aware of your power and can use it well.
Thank you. Here is our 4th fate challenge. So we've got 4 settlements with 4. You need further 4 settlements with 40 mortals. Have a settlement with 10 buildings and 100 mortals. That's quite hard. And 40 more soldiers. Holy crap. So we're going to go for a further 4 settlements with 4 mortals, I think. Which is going to take some time. But we should be able to raise the villages. So we've got 4. A further 4. We've got Fengard. I can start taking over these. But yeah, we'll need to raise villages, really. That's going to be the main point of action. Okay, so Shirion's getting a bit full. Are we able yet to build our residence? We need a bit more stone, so we probably want to look at that. Have 85 food in Shirion. I will do that. And we will hit a nice big area of growth over here. We may as well hit that. Shirion, do your thing. And then figure out, well, the main thing is making sure you need to be working on the stone. Whatever, you're maxed out, so really good productivity there. Energy's a little bit low. I don't really necessarily have anything to help with energy, so to speak. What I can do is be a pain over in Grimdy, though, and all the ones that are believing in Mother Nature, I can actually start to make mine over here as well to be a bit of a pain. That's a good idea, so we can, well, be a bit annoying. So 4 settlements on 40. I think you'll be 34. So we're going to need to sacrifice probably energy to build normal houses over here, the shacks. But we'd have to make more taverns. That's my only problem here. Not ideal, is it? I mean, we can do it. Let's build a shack then. Bit of a nightmare up here. Well, there's nowhere to build here either. Okay, we can build by the altar over here. There's a shack that we can get in there. Doesn't give many residents, just 4 more. And then over here, we also need to fill this up. So, Utsulir. Again, we need that stone to come over. Halmaz also going to be full. Like I say, I really don't want to go into, what's it called? The rubbish houses, the shacks. They're not great at all. Boom. Let's get the residents in. Now, 1 residence provides 2 mortals at plus 5 energy. So we need to kind of mix and match with these plus the shacks, right? And then down here, we're going to probably punch this once for ourselves as well. Actually, a few times before night time is probably a good idea here. I can't put it in. Right, we got a little bit. Can I pick up any more before the end? I don't think I can. A little bit there. We'll focus this up. We do need to get probably then just some little houses in here, but it is night time. So before we do anything, well, we'll drop this off. I think I can just chuck it all in anyway. So 76 to work with. Let's first get our thingy set up. So that new village needs to go in, right? So if we get that ready for the morning, we'll have that new village in. All right, let's end the day, see if we get up to some serious amount. Yeah, look at that. Level 12, baby. All right, let's go for Mastery of Protection. Although, let's have a look here. War Efficiency, Change Workload, or Skills Basic Construction. Actually, let's go for Basic Construction. That's probably more sensible. And let's also open up. Kairos, as you can see, is being built. So we will start our first village over this way. And hopefully, well, let's have a look. What sort of resources are we going to be looking at once it's in? Not too much. There's gold. Okay, so gold is pretty handy. We're going to need that for our city when we build it. All right, lots of followers, though. Helmal now is at the maximum, so we need this house to be built. I reckon I could shift. I'm going to pick one of these up. I'm going to shift a bit of focus over to the building here. We can have less farmers. For now, I want this to finish. Then down in Shirion, we'll also do the same. Look at this big energy boost. We can make them dance. We have a couple of these. We could get the... Oh, there we go. We're ready for the 40 up here. So this one's good to go. I've just been thinking this residence isn't a problem. I was looking in the build queue and it says minus 10% energy. But actually, if I hover over the house, I get plus 3% energy. So it isn't a problem. We're actually... Average energy is leveled out. So, I mean, let's give a nice big dance fever around here, because why not? There you go. Just for a bit of fun. They'll be very happy and get a nice big boost. And then the end of a shortage of skilled workers. So that's going to hit the 40. This one will be 37, 39. This house isn't going to be done because it doesn't have the wood in either. I don't know if I can transfer the wood myself. That's something I haven't tried. I can. Okay, interesting. Now I can spend a bit of time, well, being annoying, actually. Go for the less shortage of workers and get this one done. But I need to migrate, otherwise it is a problem. So, Mortal Protection Altar. Just want to squeeze one of these in. I think we can go on the edge here. Boom. We'll get the altar in. So, that's going to go to 40. This one... Yeah, they didn't quite finish it, unfortunately. So, we're going to see then what we can do. Don't think we have the migrate yet. And we'll focus the farm first. I think we can get one in directly here. Moosney's going to hit the 40, so really good. What do we want to manipulate over here? Let's send food across to Fengard. And in Fengard, build a farm. Oh, that is a good shout. Because they have the slot for it. Let's build the farm as well. And then trade tents are nearly done as well, so I'll slow down. They can build iron over here too. And they have a lot of stone, so sending stone is also not a bad idea. So if we send stones back to Moosney, and a second lot of stones to Moosney. I'm thinking over here, actually, now that I think about it, a temple is the perfect idea. Keep my mana going, so when I start harassing them, we'll be laughing. That is a lot of buildings, though. 105 food in Fengard, we're not going to have that either. Let's move on. And there we go, level 13. We've hit 167 followers and 2 settlements are needed with 40 mortals, so we're nearly there. Question is, what do we want to take now? I think I'm feeling efficiency of Inspire could be a good one to take, but I also want to try this increased fitness. If I'm honest, I'm going to give it a go. Now, Kairos has our 5 population here, which is great. Broken leg will do. They want me to punch them. I can do that for you, no problem. Oh, hurts. Yeah, it's done. Perfect. We'll strengthen it over here. So once this is built, there won't be any population until we get the food in. So we need them to make sure they focus this one up. So we'll get the Inspire going on that one. And we've also got the woodcutter coming in as well. So let's maximize our Inspires here. So all 5 are at work building. And our village will be Well, piling on, to be fair. So if we look then, this is going up to 35 tomorrow. We're going to have 39 here. 41 is max. So our biggest issue is Heimel can no longer build. So, how's energy looking? I think we're okay at the moment. I'm going to go for another shack. There's plenty of wood. I might get rid of a farm, if I'm honest. This would make sense, right? Yeah, I can't fit any more in. They're messing with me in Utsulir, and I think I know what they did. They're messing with my altars. So I think we're gonna just shock them, smite them down a bit. They have two of our settlers as that, so do I want to kill them? Probably, but in the meantime, yeah, we can kill them actually and increase our birth weight through this, right? Well, they're not converting, so I think we're gonna have to go for the kill. Oh, I'm in the wrong tree. I'm slowing down. I've done it the wrong way. I've got to actually make them fall in love, not the other way around. I was in my wrong blinking tree. 6. Right, that's +7. We can only go to 39 anyway until these shacks come in. How long's left on them? They're doing all right. Maybe grab one other. We've got plenty of food. A Moosney is 40 of 43. How are we looking with everything? The shacks are in. I think I need another one then. Although these can go straight residence. That energy boost would be helpful, but there's also not a lot of room, so I don't know. We've got that one at the top, haven't we? All of the others are too close. It's quite hilly, isn't it? So the only place we've got one is up here then. And we've got the 9 in here, so let's get one fall in love before the end of the day here. And that's our 40. That will do. Alrighty, the nighttime is here. Establish a new village. No, I am tempted to try and get my city up. So I'm going to come into Kairos. And we are going to raise our large city. Although, how many do you need? It's quite expensive, isn't it? I don't know if that's feasible just yet. 100 stone. We need to get 100 stone to Utsulir. And I'm not even sure how I'm going to do that. So the only places with stone, we've got 40 here with no way to get to them. Utsulir is only connected through here. So Kairos would be our best bet. So Shirion, you're going to send loads of stone to Kairos. And we'll send the last 20 here. So we'll be down to 10. So Kairos will be getting 100 or so stones. So inside Kairos, we're going to be raising that large city. So we'll have our stone. So we need food, wood, and 4 more mortals in Kairos, which is our little village. So I think, in all fairness, we'll be pretty good. We shift focus to farming. That's a really good idea. So we shift focus to farm tomorrow over here. Citizen count of 17 in Kairos. I'm not going to accept that because we will have it, but we do have our woodcutter and our farm, so this should start to build up quite well. And I think I will hit one-shot boost probably to get something going as well. And then the rest will be as good as that. What was it? So we need... That'll be the food. Wood will come in and the mortals will come in. Okay, Utsulir is going to go up to 37. 37, eh? Can I... Can't manipulate, can I, in the night? No, that's as good as it's going to get. Here we go. 188 followers, level 14, though. Now, it's probably a good idea from Utsulir that we go for the war efficiency. Now, the reason behind that is we can then start sending them over. This settlement completes our fate challenge tomorrow, so we can turn our focus to something else. So I'm thinking war tents. That is a very sensible thing to do. And I'm going to just get that one building itself. So that's good. We'll get the productivity there. Then we're going to push with this 6 to go out and fight. So that might be the best way we do this. And how's Kairos looking? We're not quite going to hit this prayer, unfortunately. But because I can't migrate either. But the good news is we'll have everything we need. So plus 48 of food. So they should grow quite well. Once this gets up to the 11, we can switch and build something new. So I don't need to touch that one. Moosney, how are you looking? You're good. Bengard, you're good. So Kairos. Not Kairos. Yeah, Kairos. Once that stone comes across, we'll be good. Your settlement, Utsulir, is attacking this god's settlement, Tartos. Is it? Oh, okay. I'm going to have to help out here. My guys have decided they want to fight anyway. So we're going to go and help. The more we kill, the better, actually. I could start taking this. It feels a bit naughty, but I might just start smiting them down a bit. Think he's going to die? Let's change the health bars. There we go. And we've still got our 5 soldiers here. Hopefully they're going across. So that's our Utsalir soldiers, by the way, these 5. I can see somewhere over here, Fertility is being a bit crafty with her lot. So let's say goodbye to you out of this city. And I'm, for her naughtiness, trying to build in my settlements, I'm just going to start shocking a few of these. Take them as mine. Although this city's nearly mine. I don't want to kill too many. Just want to let the wrath unfold. But yeah, we're coming away now with some stuff. You can tell them to stop, but they will do little actions themselves. This is kind of good because that does mean once we get these resources across, we may well be able to do our city. We've got 100 in, so we need to make sure we've got food. Can we change constitution towards comfiness? I want to try this out. What does that do? I give them extra energy. So it says change constitution towards comfy. Now, is that mortal protection altar? How's that doing? Still not done. Let's just do this then. Let's get that completed. There we go. Look. Nice to have those one-shot wonders to complete those. All right, day 10 then. Almost got it. I think, did I say tonight we're good? We are. So Utsalir will hit where we need to go. Tartos is almost mine now as well. And you'll see there's a little nodule on each. So people are starting to believe in me from my naughtiness. And our war tents are in, so tonight we can call the troops if we want and send them out. But actually, they have 6, and they seem pretty good. They took out all of the soldiers over here anyway. That fertility. I mean, I could be a bit crafty and take your fertility and start smashing through them all. I don't know if it's going to start killing some, but it's now my settlement. That's hilarious. I can do heal. I'm going to start to need to convert some of these, but even healing you can convert them anyway, so it's quite handy. Just any spells basically. So pretty good settlement to take. So let's see if we can now build this. So 42 food, 46 wood. That's absolutely fine because we can shift focus. We'll have 4 in the morning, so we can shift focus to, although no, we'll stay on the farm, I think. Build a gold mine. 200 production. No, let's hold fire. We just need more births to come in, so it'll come slowly over time. So I think today we'll send food across them. So we'll get the food into Kairos and hopefully a bit more wood. Basically feeding all our resources. We do want to get this city up. We're going to hit over 200, I think, and this will finish and we'll go straight into our next one because I think we're going to need to hit level 16 actually, so we're not quite there. Is there anything else I want to do? I don't think so. Let's move forward. Alrighty, what's our next skill for level 15 then? So is it both? No, it's just one. So it's either a skill or one of these. I do think I've been doing it all wrong though. See this building construction efficiency? Reduce the mana cost to manipulate mortals to build a building. So I can do that. It's passive. It's just, it's good. I say I've been doing it wrong. That's the right thing to do. I might take a power though, or do we go... I might start doing more of the warfare stuff, to be fair, so we'll take that one. New setup options. The player has already gathered a large number of believers around him and controls smaller settlements, so we can start a game with advanced settlements. Very nice. What else? Cities. There are single neutral cities from the start.
The most rewarding prize will be to follow your dreams and to never stop dreaming.
And we've got our Fate 4 challenge reward. Lovely. So... that is maximum mortals per settlement. That's actually huge.
You are influenced by everyone.
Every action leads to another action, and you can always choose to act.
Even inaction is a choice.
And we're straight into Fate 5. This is great. Right, one city with 80 mortals. That is, we are going to be building it, but it's a long way away. Have a settlement with 170 mortals, an average only of 60. You need to win 14 more battles. I plan on going down this route, so we're going to do a bit more fighting, I think. We can just loot like crazy, but the problem is that will take quite a few days. This is crazy, though. One city with 80 mortals. We're going to take that as our next one because we plan on getting up to that anyway. That's going to take some doing, so we just need to stabilize and get everything built up then. Right, where have all these come from? These guys trying to build my villages here. They trying to build villages? They are. Okay, we're going to take straight over from these. Look at that. We can feed resources from over here to Kairos anyway. So Kairos needs that wood doing. They've got 11 settlers in now, so I should be able to pick them up. Food should be coming across. I'm just wondering if I can grab anyone spare and get them on the wood. They are working though. Let's get a bit more going on this to try and get them pushing forward a bit more. Get them change constitution towards fit as well. So they're nice and strong. This is what we want as they're a wood chopper, right? So if you're wondering what it all means, each one, they have their thingy. So productivity modifier for current task if they're set to comfy. Let me just show you this guy. When they're on average, it's both anyway. We'll hit and inspire for you, no problem. Stop running. And then the strong is also basically for physical work, I believe. So where it says strong, look, productivity modifier for current task is hugely big. Hugely big. What a silly thing to say. It is way bigger. I'm going to start smiting down a few of these just to get our levels up. The more levels we have, the easier it is for us. So I'm just going to take this city for our own. Check their health bars. Just lob them at the house there. I don't know how much that hurts them. Wow, quite a lot if you throw them at a wall, typically. Of course it does. Let's lob you at a wall as well. Throw you at that house. There you go. Boink. Stuck up on the roof. Broken neck. And then let's go into Nithe here. It's a pretty big town. We're going to start just messing with their productivity here. We're going to do it in an area so we can reduce their mana. It's going to cost me a lot, but I'm doing it. Big productivity debuffs here. Let's do it against all of their farms as well. So we're going to really hurt their productivity so they can't actually get any work done. Same for you guys. And then we're gonna actually set off an attack tonight, I think, to steal resources as well. I think we have 0 space to build. Again, I've placed one up here. I thought I did, but it seems to disappear every time when I place it up here, unfortunately. So, oh, I found a spot that we can build in, I think. Yeah, right here. There we go. So we can get another shack in there. Good. I actually wanted to get a second tavern or a barracks over here, but I don't think we're going to be able to squeeze them in at all unless I destroy a farm. There's a barracks fit over here. Up here, maybe? Damn it. There's just like no space for anything. Right, I'm going to get another watchtower over in Utsalir here. Always good. And I honestly want to get another barracks if I can. There's a lot of build space for this settlement, so I'm going to get extra. Now, Utsalir, where it is pretty good, so we can take off these two when they try. So we might let them build this one up so I can attack it and just keep stealing resources. But the main thing... Oh, what's going over in Kairos here? Okay, looking good. I can build the farms over here. That's the only thing with this one. I could remove that. I didn't see that. That has come up now. So food fertility over there is really good. I think all in all, though, it looks like we're going to have everything we need for the morning, which is good. And we probably should look to getting in a school as well. So I haven't put these in yet, but the knowledge per worker is productivity increase. So it's pretty damn good. We're going to come straight into the village centre now, and we are going to hit up our city. So city is set to be built for tomorrow. That is a big deal. It's a lot of resources though, so that is pretty much everything. But we'll go for it. So we have good coverage all around when the city's built for them to not do anything anyway. And Atun, they've done that themselves on both of these, so they're both ours actually. I didn't even set this off. My villagers automatically did it, which is fantastic. For numbers anyway. So we need to decide what we're going to get in here then. This one's iron mines and a quarry. That's, wow, what a good settlement. So we need to make sure we can fit everything in here. There needs to be quite a lot of people. We'll start with the farm though, with the 3, and we won't build anything else. And then we'll just double check in with everyone else, see how the prayers and stuff are. I don't think we'll need it. This protection altar is done. I'm not building another one. You're fine. And in terms of food, we can go ahead and probably get rid of one in favor of houses here. So we're going to want to remove this building, and I'm going to try and get some shacks in if I can. We may well need to wait until it's gone though before we can squeeze them in. Pretty tight over here. We can definitely get altars. And Shirion's looking good. I think we could probably send some more food out. So we'll go and send food to Kairos because it's going to be pretty low. And loot a villager outpost. We can't do that from there. Let's come on into Utsalir here. And let's see if we can loot. No. We're going to have to... I've just realised we're going to have to go from Tartos then. Or Vengard only has 1 though. So we need more soldiers over here really. There's no energy in this settlement though, so it's not looking good. They're asking for a tavern, which I think I can plan. He says this one has good build area, I think, so we should be okay. Try and get it in as tight as I can here. There we go. We'll get the tavern in, and we'll just double check. I think that's fine. So city's in. That was our main thing for this, right? And then we need to build it up. So let's go into the next day. Oh, I love this game, man. 252. So, level 16. I think I'm going to go for more passives here. So, we'll go for manipulation efficiency once again. And let's check in. So, Agnar has now started construction. This is the start of our city. Now, building up the city is hard work. There's a whole bunch of resource trees that we're going to need to go into, but we'll have a nice big build area. And the main thing is, once this is built, this is essentially how you win. You build the city in the middle, but we've got to complete our 8 wonders, and that's a big part of it. So Kairos, we're going to feed Kairos as much as we can with settlers, right? So they're gaining a bit of food. We're going to want to up these. I'm going to try and do one, see if we're going to gain any. I don't think we're going to, because our food's going to go down. So do I want to focus the farms then? I think we do. We need major inspire on these guys. So if I put these to strong, they should all produce resources really well. What we're going to do is flip some of these over, see if we can get more out of them. And then tonight we're going to send over a load of food. It is going up, so we need more because we need population to go up. How about you? You can be strong as well. There you go. Get my food in, please. Yeah, it is going up. Perfect. It's very tempting to get another farm on here. We're going to need to. I think we're going to have to feed the village, the city from here. So this is going to be really important that we get these in. Right, let's get our next farm in. And I'm going to grab some people over to get that one done. This population getting high means a lot over here. So maybe get these 2 on there. And we'll do a full inspire on both of these. Get it going, guys. And they're both set to strong. So productivity should be pretty quick on these. Right, Atun, they're trying to mess with my settlers here. Let's have a look at where they are. Oh, hello. You're not allowed to be of the other religion. I cannot allow it. So you either die, although I should inspire at least to get this finished. This is quite good. Can I change you? Come on, become mine. Don't make me punch you. I can heal him up and keep punching him, to be fair. Let's change the health bars. Let's make sure he gets healed. We're going to change him to us. Right, let's give him a quick whack then. You better change your ways, boy. He's almost there. I see it going down. I've just got to keep working on him. Just don't want him to die, really. Because I need him to work on our settlements. So I'm just going to keep healing him, bunching him. That'll take us up to 9 either way, though. So we should be good in Atun. We'll deal with that momentarily. Varheim, my new settlement. How are you guys doing? Let's get a building done. Probably food is going to be the most important. It seems like this is a big food place, actually. So this is going to be really good. Let's focus you up. They always go and do it in the morning unless you manually put them on the same day. So otherwise you have to wait till night time. So just keep that in mind. Varheim is good. It won't grow until that farm's in, but that's okay. We are dominating the map. How are we doing? Ah, city is here, baby. Lovely. So we need to migrate this, but I just want to show you the buildings now. In the city, there is so many. City watchtower, so they all take planks and cut stone. Epic residence. Slums. Epic tavern. Iron melt. Bakery. Epic barracks. The blacksmith. The school. And the stone cutter. There's also more. Goldsmith, sawmill. City trader and city war tents as well. We now have 7 in here, so we should, in theory, be able to start building. But you see the amount of resources we have here, right? So in order to get the planks, you actually need to plan out, I believe, yeah, stonemason takes the actual stone. And then you got sawmill. So I'm going to get the sawmill in first. It's a nice big area to build on. Let's get the sawmill. We'll probably have the inner ones as that, but let's get a sawmill over here. Hopefully they can work on that. And throughout the night, we're going to be sending resources from everywhere to here. So the main thing is, Utsalir is going to be sending off as much food as it can. So we're effectively going to feed this city as much as we can. We'll send a little bit from each. One of the main ones is Musni is going to have to send to Varheim and then Varheim to Agnes. But Musni is going to send all the stone over. Right, that's good. And then from Varheim, once they get the stone, we'll be sending it across as well. So as it stands, though, we haven't got anything else to send from here. Iris can send. So we'll probably do maybe 1 lot of food. Yeah, we can send 20 food to the city. And then food, stone from Chiron is going to go to Kairos as well. And then tomorrow, all of this is going to feed our settlement. So we're going to get the stone cutter in and the plank cutter in next. So the city's basically just going to become this huge thing because we can't really grow these guys much more. But look at all these trees that have come in. One of the only problems we have here is the average energy now is not looking great. So I do kind of need to squeeze a tavern in somehow. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. We're doing okay up in Hellmal though. That thingy is gone now. So let's see if we can get another shack in. See, even after you destroy it, you can't get rid of it. You can't place it in, which is annoying actually. Is it? The only thing we can put... Oh, it's a farm snap point anyway, so it may as well be in there then. So the other farm might need to go. So city should grow pretty quickly. Is there anything else we can put in? We can plan the building, can't we? So we could plan probably the stonemason as well. So we'll get that in, but we won't necessarily build it. We'll make sure the focus is on this one. They should be all right with those two for now. And we're going to go ahead and get some trade tents in Utsulia now as well. I think we've got plenty of room to get this stuff in. This place is big, so we can get this one. Honestly, I feel like we should get an altar in down here. There'll be a lot of stone to use, but we'll go ahead and get one in. And let's move forward. Let's see what we go up to here. It'll be a pretty big jump, I'd imagine. Yeah, 279. We are absolutely smoking the opposition here. One more follower, and we are level 17. So I'm going to hit that right now, to be honest. How's the city doing? So there's the 12. We're going to have to get food across to here, otherwise there's going to be no growth as well. So we need to get the bakery in and then trade tents over here. But that's fine. We've got plenty to do anyway. Let's pick these guys up. Oh, we don't have enough stone until it goes over. So they can't actually physically do anything anyway. Right, to get this extra one follower, I'm just going to be a bit naughty here. I'm going to attempt to pull the followers over to get the level up. We're getting protection from the altar anyway, which is good because it is in my settlement. But it should allow them to see that... There we go. I got it. Yeah, I was going to say, once they stop, we should be good. So, we have our next one now. I think I'm going to unlock Empower here. I think that's as good as it's going to get for us. So, energy for mortals. This is a big deal. So, where we have low energy, like Shurion, for example, we can just do a large-scale Empower. So, we're going to go where the most are. And we can just spam this in on all of these guys. Basically, the higher their energy, the quicker they move around as well. It's quite important. I'm just going to go over here, get these guys going on the trade as well. All right, let's go on the map and let's focus up the pure energy related stuff then. So let's see. Musni's pretty low. Got Shirion back up. Let's go Utsliv first then, and let's go empower the hell out of these guys. And Agnes now, we've got the some resources across. The food is obviously going to help massively. We need to keep sending more. So tomorrow... Who have we got? Utsulir has a lot of food. And Varheim has 140 stone to send across to Agnar, the city. So it's going to be pretty good. We just need to make sure we get more wood in. So I'll get the woodcutter and stuff in there. But you can't get basic resources in the city. You've got to send them across. Looks like food and stuff needs to come across from Fusni as well. Let's go and help out Musni now. And it's nighttime. So this is going to fill up. But again, still no room for any houses anywhere. So unfortunate there. We managed to fill it up. Let's get this stuff flowing. So we're going to send this all across now. We've got 140 to go across. I wish you could select amount to send. That's 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. Oh, we don't have enough mortals. So 120 stone coming from Varheim. That's good. Kairis, do you have food we can send? Not so much. So Tartos can send all its food. And then we'll send... Yeah, we'll send across to Utsulir with this food. I'm going to keep 60 food here. We're also going to send over a bunch of wood. There is a lot of sending. We're basically feeding the city. And we'll do one more. So I think there's going to be a lot going over there. Now, Utsulir has 10 soldiers as well. So pretty good one to attack with. Just wondering whether we... Yeah, I might loot... Oh, I can't loot that one. What's that attached to then? Okay, Agnar then. If we wanted to, we can go loot over here. We might lose some soldiers. We can join in. That's a good idea. So in Agnar, we are going to go ahead and loot Sten. And then for the most part, we should be able to, well, at least switch our focus to this, right? Shift focus to this one. And the stone will be over from there. We are good. Kairis can send to Agnar as well. Have an average energy of 30.2. I will work on that one. Oh, over 300 followers. What's this? Advanced villages. There are more neutral villages on the map from the beginning, and these are more advanced. So the further in you get, the more you can unlock basically for your next game. I like that. So 50 pop over here. How's Agnes looking once it gets that? It's on 18 pops. Once this food comes across, we'll be going up. That's huge. So they're going to obviously go out raiding as well. Moosney energy-wise, I'm going to have to stand here just spamming them. Right, we are out of mana, so we're just going to wait for that to come back up a little bit. We've empowered quite a bit. I don't think there's any more relics on the map that we can gain some mana from, unfortunately. And there might be. I'll have a quick look. Goes up pretty quick anyway from the altars, but it'd be nice to find a couple more. Let's get back to it now. We've leveled up a little bit. Get all the resource find. There's a lot of resources over here, to be fair. They don't necessarily need loads of energy. Oh, someone's attacking. Your settlement, Agnar, is under attack. Oh no, it's my attack, sorry. So in Sten, my soldiers are inbound. Here they come. We're going to hit them with a empower here across the board. Get it, guys. They're ready to loot this this place, I think. Yeah, it's practically ours already just from empowering those, which is kind of funny. Right, how's our city looking then? Nothing's quite across yet. We need to get that last bit of energy done over here. See where the heathen is over here as well. There's one that should not be in my city. All our foods and stuff are coming in though, so we're going to grow a little bit more. Going to drop some fertility on this, see if we can get this going as the food comes in as well. Just need that stone to come across so we can get these built. It's taken quite some time. My soldiers are on their way back. One of them's been converted, look. It's you. How dare you. That's why it was showing. He's on his way back, but just going to lob him about a bit. Might end up dying, but let's see. Give him a quick heal. Convert back. You do not need to be part of someone else to make me punch you. Oh, slowly trying to convert. Just open the map. There's a little bit of green showing now. It's a little bit cheeky. Let's get them showing then so I can, well, either kill them or force them off this land here. You will convert. Convert or die. Right, how are we looking? Good. Right. We can focus this now. We have, well, we're going to go up to 24 pop here, but we have a good amount of food, so would have been nice to hit a few more of those, but we're okay. I got one to deal with in Agnar that is of different religion, but that is fine. So we're going to need to get this bakery in. Problem is we need these to finish before we can get them, so we've got to continue to just send food across. We're on 140. Let's just... Yeah, Utsulia has so much, but we should be okay to continue just sending to the city. Get a couple of buildings, another tavern over there as well. Anything really low on energy, we're going to go for more taverns to get built. This one obviously is the problem with trying to fit everything in. I think I can go up here though. I can get down here with a tavern. Can they make this work? I think they can, so they'll make a path straight down. Good. So we'll get a tavern down there by this cave. And that's about it. Their energy levels are completely gone anyway, so their productivity is absolutely dead. So the main thing is making sure these resources come across to here, which we are good with. There is a lot of food that I can go from Moosney to Varheim, which I should probably do. They're pretty much capped at growth, and I've got no room to build, so I may as well send it all across. Now, a turn should be able to get in its own wood now. We already have the quarry. We don't want the iron mine. We already have wood in place? I don't think we do. So let's get one woodcutter in as well. Nice and close. And we'll shift focus to that for today. Let's move on. 322. Look at that. So what do we want to get for manipulation wise? I feel like I could get... Is it the empower? Empower. Where's that? Ah, unlocks collect food. That's pretty good. So when we need it early on, we can get that. Yeah, inspire there. We'll grab that one. Use that one-shot wonder here as well. We just need to get more. Okay, let's check in with the city then. So 24. We'll be up to 30 pop. Good. So we should be able to... Well, firstly, I've got to deal with the heathen, but I reckon I can get this up to gain a little bit more population a little bit quicker. So the quicker we can get these done, the better. So let's pick up some people. And can you please start working on this? What are they missing? Has the wood, has the stone. So when does this get built, please? Can't be having anyone coming into my city that isn't of our religion. And here we go. The build starts. The city work will finally begin. And I'm going to do instant food because it means I can do one more. There it is. The sawmill's in place. Just going to hit one of these. I think I can do a couple more. So we're going to go up massively in population tomorrow. Over here to 34, sorry, talking absolute rubbish. And then we can inspire these to get this one done as well. And remember, each one of these is more followers to level up as well. We need 58 more followers, obviously, to hit the next level. But this is huge. It's all about getting this city up and running. These two things are the key to getting everything going. So once we have this, we're good. Let's work on, I mean, energy levels are depleting. I need to keep looking. The rest are building okay. So Fengard, I need to work on. I could probably, in all fairness, start smiting down some of the old heathens, but I also want them to keep working for me. There's a major energy issue here, that's all. I'm going to need you guys to convert, please. Although saying that, they're protected by my altar here. Throw you at the wall. Boink. Get down. It's so naughty, isn't it? He's dead. And we'll get them back tomorrow. And here, food. We've got plenty of food, so I'm just going to spend the... Oh, punched the wrong person. Sorry. Global protection. I see. Alright, in that case, it's time. Wouldn't mind just straight converting them. It's a bit annoying that I'm going to have to kill them, but they seem pretty devout to their god. Oh, that one did convert, but they're dead now. Just going to yeet them off the cliff, I think. Goodbye. I'll just throw you into another settlement. So, we've got them in hand. Time to launch them off the map. Goodbye. Oh, where's the other one? And now my good followers I can empower. We've been leveling this up a little bit anyway, so we should be good. Yeah, so one of them ones I threw in the water didn't quite die, unfortunately. All right, looking better. How are we doing over here then? So look at this, plus 193 planks, plus 54 stone. Holy crap, man. Bakery's coming in tomorrow. So we need to keep sending food though, because it's made from the food, has twice the nutrition. So basically we'll double the food with the bakery now. So we're going to make sure this one's in and planned. So bakery is next. Productivity modifier for the settlement through resource would be good as well, but we need to get the metal smelter after this. But I wouldn't mind getting the epic tavern in. We can keep these average energy really good. The main thing is this part of the settlement is the one that needs to be good. At the moment they can fit 177 anyway, so we're fine. I'm just going to check in on my other settlements. I think Sten is something I need to deal with. I'm okay with them having it at the moment. It's pretty low population settlement anyway, and we're going to gain off the other ones. But Iris, how are we looking here? I think I no longer need to send any more stone, but I will need to send food. So Varheim, let's get some food sent from you to the city. There we go. Bunch of food coming across to Agnes from there as well. So we're all good. Let's see who we can fight with here. Nithe. Oh, 2 military force are missing at Fengard. Okay, we can't do that. Don't quite have enough. So Sten we could loot again for the food, but I don't think we need to. The main thing is we just need to keep productivity up. The rest are looking good. All right, we can move forward, I think. Although in Atun, I wouldn't mind getting another tavern in. They're still building wood there, aren't they? Tavern requires wood, so let's go ahead and get one of those in as well. We can keep this one pretty good, but I'm going to make sure they're focusing on this one. I think they will be tomorrow anyway. I think we're going into day 16. 350 followers we now have. Agnar, how are we looking? Pretty damn good, aren't we? Yes, we are. So let's... I mean, do we need to worry about anything else? I think they'll be fine, right? Most of them should be pretty damn good on productivity to work on this one. I'm going to force them in here though. Also going to multiply this city once again as well. Get a few more in. Take us up to, well, hopefully nearly 50 is what I'm thinking. So that'll do. I'm just going to go mess about in one of their villages now. Let's go clear out Tartos from the heathens. Just have a bit of fun with it. Looks like our lot have decided to attack Grindy here. So I'm going to go join him. Help him win this fight. So we're just going to hit a large scale lightning on these guys. I think they're all going to die. They have a bigger defense, but that's okay. Pretty sure I just killed them all, so they should live. They've got terrible things over here. Energy is awful. We'll need to obviously deal with this. The main thing is getting your taverns in, but it's the build area on this map's pretty difficult, so I'm just going to let these guys kind of loot it up. Oh, I've just realised we've got to send stone over for them to make the stone bricks. So actually every night we need to feed stone into these guys. That's okay. Hyris, I think, is a pretty good mine. I mean, we're already getting gold over here as well, so that might be something we can sell, but I might go and punch some stone myself and carry it over. Musni has stone, doesn't it? maybe not. We need trade tents then. Would make life a bit easier so we can have this one permanently doing it. City is coming in nicely, but I'm just thinking if we get the city trade tents out here, scoop them up and get them building. Fully inspire these. Hopefully, well, I don't know if we're going to have this done today, but we'll give it a good go. I think they're all going off. It's coming nighttime, but come on. Yeah, it's my own fault. I didn't realize we also need to send wood and stuff tonight to keep the planks coming. So everything's got to feed in with the trade tents. So everywhere that we want to send resources from needs to have them. So we could bump food up massively over here, to be fair. There's enough people here to do it. So let's get another one of those in. And let's also get in some trade tents over here as well. Where do we want the trade tents? Not the best area to build on, but let's go here. And then the rest of them will make sure there are trade tents for anything that can go across to them. I'm pretty sure I already did it in Kairos though. And over in Musni here, we're going to get ourselves a... Do I want the barracks in, or do we need it over here actually? Let's see if I can squeeze the barracks in down here. I know I've tried a few times, but I reckon I can if we keep trying to get it in a new place. It's really frustrating, the build area. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to at all. We managed to just get the tavern in, but that's about it. We're going to have to accept the build style that we're going to have to go for is not necessarily military, other than in our capital city. So Tartos, for example, we could do it in Tartos, to be fair. This one definitely has room. At the same time, I want to keep going with the food over here in houses, so it's probably best that we try and get residents in. The worst part is there's no stone over here. I have just found an ancient relic, though. So I need to keep an eye on that. Okay, level 19, though, is upon us. So we've got to decide what we're going with. We can only pick one. So I think maybe trade efficiency. Yeah, let's do trade efficiency. And what did I just say? Tartos, there was that one, wasn't there, up on the hill there? Let's go ahead and preserve that one so we can take over one of their people in this settlement. And we haven't got to worry about them. Let's check their last one. One heathen in Tartos. I don't think he matters. Look at the follower difference, man. Absolutely nailing them at the moment. I'm loving the city though. Right now, plus 46. So we should be able to build this with that stone coming in. Get a bit more in. And we've got enough food still, hopefully, to get the bakery in. But we also want to increase the population further. I'm going to come on in and turn them all into lovers. There we go. We'll go to 53 for tomorrow. And then I think the trade tents, didn't we? Are you guys building them right now? You should be. My guy's just taking over Grimdy constantly. They just want to attack it. It's hilarious. Where's my guys then? Should we go and fight with them? They always enjoy a good fight. Let's see what else we can do to them. We can just straight punch them, to be fair, which can always be pretty fun. Where's the main bulk of them? They're all in the middle, so the lightning's just easier. They're going to be protected, so I need to just get rid of their protection. Well, that's pretty as forward a win as it gets, to be honest. We'll be looting that settlement up. Tartos will be loving life. That, unfortunately, is not something we can send to the city. It does look like it should with the paths, but the path leads to Utsalir. It can't go over this river here, but this one can. There's a bridge there. Sten maybe getting up is a good one. This one does have a good amount. So if we can take over this one, it has good stone, right? This might be the one we do. I'm just going to be annoying. I managed to convert a few. We're almost halfway, but I don't want to kill too many off. We do need the workers, so let's do it a little bit differently. Let's get their health bars up just in case. There we go. They're all in. Agnar, how are we looking? Have you guys built my trade tents yet? You have. Perfect. So we're going to make sure this is good. Might get a second lot of trade tents at some point, but we want to get into the iron smelting as well. So we're going to need to get the iron coming across. I'm fairly certain we're going to need that. We're not going to need houses just yet, but I reckon at some point we're going to need it. Now, the other side of it is we want to see if we can build a school, which we can. So I'm going to get a school in and working over in this settlement here. Just got to find a nice spot for it. Seems to be one down here. Boom. So we'll get our school in, hopefully get our productivity going for this settlement as well. Alrighty, night is upon us. Let's get these resources over to Agnar. So, hold on. Just double check. Tomorrow, yes, bakery will be built tomorrow. This is amazing. So, we're also going to make sure, well, we can send them over. So, we'll make sure a bit of food goes in so we can keep the growth going. That's always going to be important. We'll also send a bit of wood. Most of it's coming from Valheim. Like, Valheim is going to become a good settlement. Only downside is we need to figure out how we're going to get iron across. So we have... Where is doing iron? It was No, it wasn't Tartos. One of them is doing iron. Was it Atun? Yeah. Let's get this iron mine built in Atun. So we're going to have to get that across as well. And then we'll start... I might get this full growth. Let's keep these guys happy. So let's get a school in. Come on, let me get a school in. There we go. And we're going to get in a tavern when we can as well. But Atun is ready. The rest is okay. We're just building up Agnar. Boom. 416 followers. They're not even growing. They are absolutely ruined, by the way, in their towns. They can't grow these at all, which is hilarious. But their targets will always be me because of that. But we're going to be up to 60 soon. I just need to make sure that they're building this one. So we're going to need more food to come over, which it is. And I am going to set off the good old love potion again. That'll do. So that'll take us to 64 tomorrow. I don't want to overdo it because of the food, right? And we want to be able to bake up some bread so you get double amount. But we're going to have loads of stone and stuff in. So we're then going to have to look into probably Warriors gain fighting skills. It's got to be the blacksmith at some point, but we can't. No, we need to smelt it. Iron melt is what we need. So we're going to try and plan that one tonight as well. And there we go. We've got the bakery. We're going to get plus 47. Look at this. So all food running. So this should grow pretty nicely. Believe, yeah, twice the nutritional value of simple food. So we can just, I think, spam in this now. And we will have more coming in anyway. So we're going to want to hit the old love potion on everything to get up to our level. I don't think we can go any further, though, because we don't have enough food in. But looking pretty good. Right, I've just turned Sten into mine once more by shocking everyone into submission. Only just, though, but we'll take it. So that's fine. There's a lot of resources in here that can feed into the city, as you can see. So we can send a lot of stone over. And it's a good building one, I believe. So let's just double check. I want to see if we can get... Yeah, it's got a bit of room over here, so we're quite good, I think. And honestly, I'm tempted to get the residents in, but it would be better to get the tavern. We'll leave it at that anyway, though. We should be fine to convert more. So one heathen in Tartus plaguing us, and there she is. It is time for you to die. I got 2 protection altars over here, but I'm going to kill her anyway. It's time for you to die. There we go. We're back to 100% there, and we'll get the rest in. So we'll be up to 67 in the morning over in our city. We're almost there, so tomorrow should be the day, but I'm going to unload every single bit of food now over to the city. And then over in the city, we're about to get a big bump, by the way, in followers, but we have, well, we've got a lot now. Look at this, all of this food, and we'll have quite a bit more, so loads more coming over. We should be able to set up another build here. So we're going to go for the iron melts. We're going to get one of those in. And, oh, that's gold, so we're not going to be able to do that. What else can we get in? I was thinking the city thingies. Goldsmith we can't do. We've got the city trader tents. I think I'm going to get the war tents in as well. And we'll stick the war tents out here as well. Before we shoot into tomorrow, let's just double check to see if there's anything we can do. I'm quite happy letting them do their thing at the moment. We just try and build the city up. For the most part, I'm good to go. Beautiful. We've hit level 20. This is kind of a big deal. I think I want to go maybe more trade. We can push that in through the night. I probably should have sent some more resources, but actually that's one thing I did forget. Just going to unlock the building boost, I think, for the most part. And we'll hit this one. See if we can get some of these. I don't know if they will. Yeah, that will start to build just on us boosting. I think it uses a lot of mana, but it's worth doing, I would say, because we can get that done. It's one of the better ones, actually. Yeah, I should have been sending some resources. We're going to be a little bit short tomorrow based on that, but I can manually send them over anyway. They will do it through trade. Population won't grow that much because I didn't send enough food over, but we will get the 84 bread in, so I can start changing it after that. And I'm going to hit a building boost on this other war tent one here. And I'm going to chuck in another trade tent here, and we'll make sure all of the existing connections all have their extra boosted trade. So this tavern I think I'm going to boost as well. I really should have been using this a lot more. It's really good. Alright, just double checking Valheim. It is a tiny one connected to our city, but if we can get more going in this one, it's really close to transfer the goods, like almost instantly. So we, I think, need some trade tents extra over here. We have the one, but I think I'm going to get another one because I think we can get multiple people running on this, but I also don't want to put it in a place where it's going to take up too much space. So I'm going to hit that now, and then we'll building boost it. We got 26 people here, so it shouldn't be a problem. And then we'll come back up to Agnar in the city and just see what's going on. I think for the most part, we're going to be okay, and quite a lot of resources are going to come from it. I'm just going to double check, because it does appear to be one heathen somewhere about on our city that needs to be dealt with. I can't quite see where they are, though. Now, Tartos is attacking once again over at Grimdi. I don't need to get involved. They have the power anyway. She could turn the tide of battle, but I think I'm going to leave it for now. Tartos is very strong. Now, we are on the 19th day. I didn't say that as well, so get mighty close to trying to complete it in under 30, so I need to go help out over here. I'm seeing quite a bit of death here, so let's go join in. Take out these soldiers here. It's got some protection, so we're going to have to majorly do it. That's one dead enemy there. I think that's the last soldier going to go down, so there we go, it's ours. We can loot that up just fine. There we go. We got the food in now from the trade, so we're looking pretty good there. Let's also now... Well, I think I can get them up to the 80 here. So we are going to get some people for birth. That's 8. What do we need? 13 total. We have the food to be able to do it as well. So there we go. There's our 13. So tomorrow we will have our fate. Is that number 5 fate completely done? So looking like a really good thing here. And I only need 46 more followers to reach the next level. Now, if we come here and just check population, we are all but full in these, and there's no room for me to get houses in just yet. So we need more in Sten, but mainly the villages are the ones we want to try and progress. So Kairos here, I think we'll have the resources to get in good residents here. And if I can squeeze one of these in, that would be fabulous. Pretty sure I can. And I can building boost this one as well. This is such a good spell. I didn't quite realize how good it was. I don't even need builders, man. It will just get done. Look at that. So good. And then when they come and do it as well, we can inspire them. But I don't think we need to. So that should help with the energy. Basically want it so energy's in a plus no matter what. So it slowly goes up. And then Valheim, we could probably do the same because well, it doesn't quite have the logs, but I can deal with that. So 10 more wood in here, and I should be able to get another residence in now. Hopefully, was this one that we were going to have issues? No, we've got room. Pretty good, actually. Pretty good amount of room. Here would be better. I would much rather place right here. Let's get that one boosted as well. If we can get that done today, that is perfect. We got a lot of mana to burn, so we may as well overdo it. So it just smashes up. There we go. Residents are done. That puts us in a plus right there. So we come into energy. Musini, if we can get more of these in, we'll be laughing as well. They have the resources to do so. So let's try and get these in. Problem here was the space though, right? I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to get residents anywhere. No, I don't think we will. So we've just got to make sure. Now, if you go below 0, by the way, they do start to die. So we'd have to maybe change the workload to relaxed. That is not a bad idea. So it is nighttime. Let's once again send across Shirion. I need to fix as well. But let's make sure that they get everything they need. So as it stands, actually, food. Really, really good. We've got the iron now. So it might be worth us trying to get a building in over here. So what requires the thingy? We've got city wall tents. We've got that. We can't do goldsmith just yet. We could plan in the university, but we also can't get that one in just yet. Epic barracks might not be a bad idea, but we don't quite have the stone, so we'll need to send them across. Where do we want to stick this barracks? I think over the water here is pretty cool, right? Let's go in there. And then for the rest of them, we're going to smash out resources going across. We'll go wood from here. And Utsalir has 65 stone. We'll also send that over. Maybe 40 of it. And let's just double check the other guys here. Yeah, Sten, we're going to give up all of your stone, if I'm honest. Because I don't care whether you like it or not. You are a feeder, which we stole off them. And we'll also do the same for food. Now, Musini, I need to fix the energy problems tomorrow. Utsalir, I also need to fix the energy problems. I'm wondering if I can build more better houses, though. I feel like I can once... We can plan the residence, right? So I'm going to plan 2 of them in total over here. Hopefully we can help. And then maybe 1 more tavern? And then tomorrow morning we'll spam all of that. I think I've sent enough across, and we're going to finish our fate challenge here.
The most rewarding prize will be to follow your dreams and never stop dreaming.
Thank you, maiden. Okay, maximum mortals per settlement 26%, so we're going to gain across the settlements now as well, which is perfect.
All beings
And we're already able to get into the next one. We've done it. Number 6.
Created in unity.
Everything is interconnected.
And everything eventually ends.
All right, we've got to choose our number 6 fate challenge now. Have at least 300 followers. Wow, that was easy. I want to get an epic monument. I'm not sure how to do that, though. Military power of 200 swell. We'll go the easy route, 300 followers.
Witnessing your ascension as a deity feels like a different kind of birth.
Well, thank you very much. Maximum mortals per settlement, 35%. And I think we've already hit enough for the 7th fate challenge.
The opportunity to observe your elders working alongside each other and position yourself to their views.
I wonder, what history will be written about you? You can still change it.
You have proven yourself against the old ones and earned your place among the Immortals, young deity.
I haven't done it already, have I? Oh no, Fate Challenge 7. Okay, have at least 450 followers. We've done it already. Holy crap. You need further 1,825 knowledge. You need to defeat 0 more gods. Okay. Military power. To be honest, all of them are easy enough. I mean, mortals per settlement, we can do it. Fate Challenge 7. Done.
Witnessing your ascension as a deity feels like a different kind of birth.
Thank you. Well, this is going to be interesting. Level 22. I don't know if we've got enough yet. We unlocked the Erd era. Obviously, 5 gods at once. Okay, that sounds like a scary playthrough for sure. Right, we need to reach god level 22 to hit our next one. So it's all about growth. Now, bear in mind, every settlement now is going to be able to smash through and grow like you wouldn't believe as well. Now, let's come back to... Where was it? Utsalir. Now in a surplus. We don't even need to energize these guys. They will be good once these buildings come in. But I am going to go ahead and make sure all of these get the building attention they require. All 3 of them. So the tavern, the houses, everyone's going to be happy. So we'll be laughing here. We'll get good growth. And then let's check back in Agnar. Looks like we're going to get a bunch more food. This is going to continue to grow. And the barracks, let's... Have we got the resources we need? That needs stone. I wonder if we can still start the build anyway. I'm not sure if it does still start. It does. Look at that. So once those stone blocks come in, we'll also get the barracks over here. And look how the houses come in around it. I really like that. It looks awesome, man. I've had a really good time so far. It's been amazing. Day 20 as well. There is a sharp learning curve, by the way. If you do decide to play it yourself, just keep that in mind. For sure. Let's double check them. So Musni, we really need to get you on top, and there's not a lot we can do other than boost you myself with empowerment. Now what we can do is get increased comfiness for all of the people, so we can make sure they're set to comfy. We don't want any average. This should help also boost them up, so we can get all of them up based on this. I don't think you can multi-select these guys, but we can do a few of them just to kind of turn the tides here and let them continue to rest and hopefully get their energy up. Now, Shirion is also the same. I'm not sure if we have the ability to get in some residents here, but it's not the end of the world at all. So looking really good. I could easily go ahead and smash through a bunch of these to gain more followers as well to hit the next level. I think I'm going to be a bit naughty and start shocking some of them at least anyway. Right, instead, I've managed to convert a good chunk of them by, well, just doing a load of spells, to be honest. There's one over here I keep healing and shocking. They're almost, got to be almost converted. I've done enough to you for make you believe that I am the one. And I've just noticed now at this point that the clothing changes colour also based on who they are. So mine have blue, look, and the other ones have green. Now, before the end, we should probably go mess about over here as well. Just, I mean, we could be a bit crafty and just hit some shocks across the board here. See if we can convert. It's nice when you see you can hit them with a conversion. It shows a little ball above their head. So not enough time left though for us to do anymore. So we'll leave that. That's fine. We're on 482. They're only on 77. Absolutely abused them if I'm honest. But it is the night time. So we'll see what sort of resources we can get across. And we'll make sure that these guys have everything. The city is looking huge right now. So hopefully in the morning this will get done. We can hit a spell on that anyway. And I'll make sure everything's getting sent across. But there's a good amount here, I think, for today. We're going to want to get... I think iron bars are good, so we can probably get more buildings in, actually. So we did the barracks there. I think planning a university requires gold, so we can't do that one yet. For the most part, we're pretty good. Other than epic residence is probably a good thing. Maybe, did we get a tavern in? Let's go ahead and plan the epic tavern. I thought we did this, but I think I missed it. So let's get the tavern over here. Boom, we can plan that for the morning, and then we're going to send across, so we'll make sure they're all good. I think most part we're going to need to get stone over, but I really want to get iron over as well. And the iron, oh, resources from there. Iron needs to come from Fengard, so we need all of the iron to be transferred over. Now, all of this can obviously happen through trade as well. We have obviously got the trade tents and stuff in pretty much everywhere, so we should be good. But there's no harm in trying to get it across, right? So from Sten, we can probably do just a small bit of wood over to the city again. But for the most part, we just need to level up these last bits. And I'm not sure if our 8th fate will require anything crazy. Let's check. Population is going to grow pretty hefty in all of them anyway. Main one is just to double check energy. We seem to be pretty good. They have 0 energy over in Nye, so they're going to start dying over there, which is going to be interesting as well. And then we could probably claim them as zombies. These two, can I do anything with Fengard? Maybe some better houses, some better residents. The problem is finding space to put them. I think we had this issue before. There is nowhere physically to place these houses. So they pretty much have to suffer as is. That's okay. Right, let's go ahead and move forward. We should hit over 500 here for sure. 527. Holy crap. So we're level 21 now. Tempted to start becoming a bit crafty with the old meteor strike here. Just for a laugh, we'll get that one-shot wonder. We do have fertility and stuff. So motivation and big energy boost. I should probably use this in Moosney. So we're going to hit up one of these. See if I can hit a whole bunch of people just to dance over here. Let's get those energy levels up. And then over in Nithe, I think I'm going to just hit them with a meteorite. Where should we hit them? Where's nice and bunched up? Yeah, they're all starting to take health issues. Look, let's go ahead and smash this with a meteorite. Here we go. Oh, they're being protected. Damn it. Oh, no, it's still going. We may... Yeah, we're going to kill some. Do a lot of damage anyway. You shall suffer. Now, that actually did a little bit of conversion. I think we killed a few, if I'm honest. So, kind of funny. Yeah, we killed loads. With 32 more till the next level, we're probably going to hit that, if I'm honest. So, I could do the love spell across the board here. Honestly, can I spread this, or do you have to manually click? I think you have to manually do it. We have enough bread coming in. We're just going to get all of the support we need from all of our settlements. I've got enough anyway, probably, with this to gain for what we need on the next wonder. Next fate challenge, sorry. That will do, though. Another 14 just in Agnar. Sounds like a good time. And honestly, let's get the construction ramped up here. Let's get the epic barracks done. We'll hit a double whammy on that one. And then we'll hit a whammy over here as well. Probably hit that a few times. There's no stone until that's done, so although I think you can put the construction points into it anyway and it'll still get done. Yep, There we go. And the tavern is done as well. So that power means you don't even need to use the stones and stuff. It's pretty crazy, if I'm honest. That epic tavern looks amazing. And then for the most part, we're okay. In Atun, I see that we will need to purge one heathen or two out of here, though. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick them up and launch them at the cliff. Let's just throw them down there. Let's launch you off the cliff. There we go. Boink. That's so naughty, isn't it? How much damage did that do? 20? Really? There's just no way. I'm going to fall down the cliff. Let me launch you as well. Ah, they're being protected by the altar. So let's just go ahead and zap them like crazy then. Just until the altar stops working. My own protection. You can both die. Die or convert. One of the two. Death it is. There are still more heathens living amongst us. You shall die. Is that the last one? Sometimes you have to double click it to see them. You're dead? You're dead. That is the last one. Get out of my settlement. Oh, ongoing war as well. We've decided that we want to attack again. So I'm going to go join in. My guys are now attacking at Grimdy. So I shall go help them out. Because, well, firstly, it's just fun. And secondly, I can gain followers from it anyway. So why the hell not, right? And it's converting so many in front of them. That's hilarious. Oh my god. I feel like a bit naughty how much I've abused this other god and just made it so they can't do anything. But I'm just going to shock all of these anyway for a laugh. Large scale shocking. Inbound. Let's get these guys as well. They deserve it now. Just for a laugh. See if we can convert anyone. Usually the people that are watching that get converted. I think that's as good as it's going to be for now, though. We did gain quite a few followers from that. So we're only 32 more away. There's not too much I need to build just yet. Oh, there's someone naughty in my city. How dare you? Get out. I have no altar protection here, so you shall die. You are not allowed in these walls. Get from here. Agnart is mine. Okay, it is the evening. We're going to gain the rest of those followers, but before we do that, we did send all of this iron over to Sten, so I'm going to manually get this over. I know they're sending it via the trade routes anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and just manipulate that myself. Put all of that over. I don't think they have much else, but should we send a little bit of food as well? That'll do. And then I'm pretty sure we're going to hit this the fate challenge to see what's in store for us. Now, I do want to check what buildings, if any, are required in here. I don't actually see. So got that, got that. We don't have gold, which is one of the main ones. But the only thing the gold is for is the university, right? Everything else is fine and we've done it. Although some watchtowers and stuff. We have 25 in here. I would definitely like to get some epic residents in as well, actually, because why not? Let's make it nice for them. Let's pick a good spot. Over here looks really well placed into the city. And then let's go ahead and continue on. Let's see if we hit our follower count here. Wow. Just shot up loads. She's gaining none. All right, what do we want to go with? I honestly don't see anything on here that's really that... I mean, skill, reduce the mana cost and manipulate mortals in general. Yeah, maybe that. And then we can carry on spamming them.
I gave you life for a reason.
We have also decided on your demise.
Everything in between is for you to decide.
You have experienced the extent of your powers.
Now is the time for your disciples to build something beyond their own needs.
It will be enormous.
Transcendent, even.
The final challenge of this godly contest is upon you.
Thank you, Mother. Okay, so get 600 followers. Well, that's easy. We've pretty much all but thingy. Would like to get the epic monument, but I don't have a clue how you get it. Need to defeat one more gods. I mean, we may as well get the 600 followers, right? Maximum mortals per settlement makes a lot of sense as well. So our final fate challenge, I don't know whether they're always going to be randomized per game, but our final fate challenge is to get over 600 followers. Let's make it so. Oh yes, Nithe, it's time to start shocking people here. Let's do it. There's one convert already. Come to me, I shall become yours. You shall become mine. All of you. You can literally just shock a group of them like this. They'll turn around and convert. You see that little blue ball? Yeah, they start to convert into mine. It's not going to matter because tonight we'll get enough anyway, so all fate challenges will be done, but I think we may as well shock a few here to see if we can get something going. There shall be conversions. If not, there shall be death. She has neither the power or people to do anything back to me either, which I feel very naughty about, but it is what it is. You shall convert to me. Maybe we can go do the same in Grimdy as well. Like, if I shock this one in the middle, look, I'll show you. You should see if we can get conversion from these two, or they're just going to run away. Oh, we got one. Good. One of the two is not a bad start. What about you? Come on, all of you convert. I find the manipulation and stuff is so good from these now we have them leveled up that conversions happen quite a bit. We're on 587 already. So I'm determined to try and do this before day's end. If not, then we'll just kill even more. Just because it's funny. 589 already. Die! 591. Holy crap, we've almost taken over the city now. Come on, all of you. 592. For the most part, we seem to get conversion on every single one. So that's not bad. Not bad going at all. Let's come over to Sten now, because there are some greens here that we might be able to entice over. Not so much. Nithe is probably the best bet then to go even further. Now we got to 594. There's still a few standing, but I mean, Nithe is probably our best bet. I've killed a whole bunch though as well, so I don't want to kill too many. I've got to be really careful. I have no idea what health they're on. Let's maybe check that. Because I'm killing some of my own here. Actually, does it matter if they die? It doesn't, because it's almost night time, so screw it. Let's just go on a mad killing spree here. All of you! Die! Die! Oh, I've lost the plot. All of you shall die! Right, night is almost here. Let's see if we can get one more large shock on the go over here. It might reduce our own followers here, but screw it. We're going to get them overnight anyway, and I want all of you to die. I think they were protected by their ladyship. But it's going to be time. The completion, baby. Let's get it. So we start on 588. I'm going to end the night to see what we go on, but is there anything else we want to do here? I think we're okay resource-wise. I might send, just in case, in the event that we don't get anything, we may as well send over a bunch of wood to the city, because you never know. But no, not needed. So let's see. Shebang. 623. We did it. Well, so far. I mean, let's go for the mastery of trade.
In every beginning lies a chance to reshape what is to come.
And here's our Fate Challenge reward. And look at that. Win a match under 30 days. We did it. Win a match. And win a match against Fertility. Check me out. I can almost say I'm a pro. Not bad, actually, with first proper run. And we gain the maximum Immortal settlement. So once it is done, I'm not sure if you can continue. Let's see.
You have grown into a divine force in your own right, with the power to challenge the old gods. You are right, sisters. It was interesting to behold.
But there is still one question left unanswered. Why? Why all this?
Maybe you will get the answer next time.
Congratulations, you've proven yourself worthy of the attention of the Fates. They grant you endless mana. Would you like to continue, or are you already tired of immortality? Continue. So you can just continue and keep building. That's awesome. So guys, there we go. I completed Fata Deum in a 1v1 scenario against Fertility. I've had a lot of fun on this one. It is coming in early access, I believe, with lots of different things mentioned that are going to be added. Thank you for letting me play this early and provide this for the people that get to watch, which is you lovely viewers. And let me know your thoughts, guys. If you've played Black and White or Black and White 2, I think it was in the past, let me know how similar it is and if you're looking forward to it. As always, I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.